Hey guys, what is going on? So, got a little different start to the video today. We now have two dogs. We have Mia. Mia's the brown pit bull mix on the right or the left, and Kobe obviously is on the right. He's been in a bunch of other videos. Mia, Kobe. They are the sweetest little things. We got Mia last night at around 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. And she pretty much played with Kobe for the past 24 hours. Didn't get much sleep, a couple hours of sleep. So that was not fun. She got up in the middle of the night, peed on the ground, peed on the floor. So been up since about 2, all that good stuff. It's just trying to get a dog used to a new house, used to a new dog and all that good stuff. So anyways, other than that, she's a sweetheart. She plays with Kobe really well. They get along really well. They lick each other. They play. They do all sorts of stuff. So super excited, super happy about that. But anyways, today if we're talking about personal development, if we're trying to make our lives better, if we're trying to improve the quality of someone else's life, got a really interesting topic for today. So threshold. What is your threshold? So whether it's in business or whether it is physically, whether it is mentally, emotionally, spiritually, a threshold. What is your threshold is a really important thing to understand, because this isn't the amount of pain you can endure or the amount of risk you can endure. Your threshold is something completely different. So your threshold in fitness, for example, would be how much you can endure, how much you can go through. So your threshold, say it's an average male, whatever, 6 feet tall, 185 pounds, that works out regularly, right? And we're talking about his threshold for running. His threshold for running might be 1 mile. He might be able to endure 1 mile. So it puts a certain amount of stress on his body. And he thinks, okay, 1 mile is my limit. I can run 1 mile in, let's say, 7 minutes. So his threshold is a 1 mile in 7 minutes before his body starts to break down. And your threshold is all mental. Your threshold is how much you can endure. If we're talking about business, a great example of this in a business aspect is a story from Tony Robbins, where he got into business and he was doing seminars and he was working, and he had a company with about 12 people, and those 12 people met him at the airport. They met him at the airport after coming back from doing one of these seminars. This is when he was just getting started out. They met him when he was just getting back from the seminar, right? And basically demanded that he either fire the CEO or they were all going to quit. She was a big pain in the ass. She was a, huge problem, huge obstacle. And he comes to find out that she drained all of his bank accounts, and he owed all of these employees, payroll obviously, and there's another dog out there. They're looking at him. He owed all of these employees about $50,000. So he had to come up with $50,000 in, I don't know what it was, 2 weeks. So with that being said, if you're just starting out in business and you don't have $50,000, your threshold, all of a sudden $50,000 seems like $500 million, because it seems like some huge number that we can't even accomplish, we can't even attain. So the goal with this threshold then is to continually push beyond what you think your threshold is. So you start to develop and you start to get yourself mentally stronger, mentally tougher to put yourself through different situations. So long story short, he was able to come up with the $50,000, through a series of different moves. But the point of that threshold is that once you get to that point, once you get to that $50,000 point, and you don't have $50,000, the next time it comes up, it doesn't seem like that big of an obstacle. So the next time it might be $100,000 or it might be $200,000. And hopefully the situation is different, obviously, but the same principle applies, right? You want to continually push your threshold, because if you're never put in that situation might appear, 20 years down the line, and your threshold has never been pushed. It's never been, pushed to the limit. So your threshold is still at that $50,000 mark, and you're not able to push beyond that limit. You're not able to put yourself in that situation to endure that same $50,000 obstacle. And I know I'm not saying it as clearly or as elaborately as it means in my head, but hey, man, this is a fucking journey I'm on right now. I might suck on video. All these videos might fucking blow, and might not be able to put my thoughts out there as clearly as they are in my head. But you know what, man? I'm pushing my fucking threshold. My threshold to be able to speak on video consistently. So this is day whatever. This is day 12. This is day 13. Whatever the number is, I'm continuing to push myself. So you know what? If I have to make a video that actually fucking means something, and that actually has a lot more on the line than me just fucking coming out here and doing it, I've already done it. I've already pushed myself to actually fucking put up with some sort of stress that comes with speaking on video or speaking to, a massive number of people. So anyways, continuing to push my threshold. Physically, it's simple, man. If you think you can only run 1 mile and you only continue to run 1 mile for the rest of your fucking life, you're never going to push that threshold. You're never going to know if you're going to run 2 miles, or you're never going to know if you can run 1.5 miles, or if you can run 5 miles. You're never going to fucking know. Or if you can only bench press 135 pounds and you never push yourself past 135 pounds, your threshold is going to be 135 pounds for your entire fucking life. So, you know what? Continue to push your limits. Continue to put yourself in stressful situations, and just figure out a way to get it fucking done. Just fucking do it, and admit your fucking shortcomings. You know what? Like I said, I fucking suck on video. I fucking suck talking to the camera. I probably say a lot. I probably don't go through my thoughts as clearly as I should, but let's just fucking do it. Let's jump in, let's get to work, and let's fucking make this shit better. How am I gonna make myself better? Well, you're only gonna make yourself better by fucking doing it. So anyways, just being real with you, being raw with you guys. Hope everyone has a great fucking day.